Tyler.
Tyler Tunstall was a star high school athlete and scholar at City College. His family considered him a determined young man. They say he planned to travel the world and to be a millionaire before he turned 25. But in the early evening back in May, gunfire took that promising future away. Tyler's mom, Tina, says she knew immediately something was wrong.
The Holy Spirit told me my son was in trouble. But as I was dialing his phone, it felt like my whole insides had fell out because he was like, "Ma." And I said, "Tyler, I'm coming. Mommy is coming. Mommy is coming. Hold on. Mommy is coming."
Tyler was on his way home after making a food run. He pulled his black SUV to the curb on busy Hollands Ferry Road near Lansdowne High School. He put his flashers on. The passenger side window was rolled down. 4 bullets pierced the rolled up driver's side window. 3 struck Tyler. His mom never hung up the call to him. Using a locator app, she quickly found him.
And I screamed his name, "Tyler!" And when I screamed his name, he raised up and he reached for his mommy. He reached for me, but the police wouldn't let me come over. My baby was laying right here on his left side. He was laying right here on his left side with polices and EMS people standing around him. They wasn't aiding him. They wasn't helping him. And I ran to touch his back so he could feel me. Tyler was trying to tell me something. He was trying to tell me something. And they didn't want me to hear what he had to say. I want the truth. I want to know who did this. I want to know why didn't they aid him? Why was he laid here to bleed out and die? Why? Why?
Investigators denied the family's request to review police body cam footage of the scene to determine the level of care. Tina hired a private detective to investigate.
This is his vehicle?
Michael Brown has a binder with case information that includes diagrams, conversation notes, phone and text records.
I think whoever stopped him had the authority to stop him. His traffic pattern was the main lane to go home. He has no reason to be in this lane because this lane ends. He lives about 10 blocks away.
Tyler's mom and the private detective she hired believe police have a lot of evidence to work with, but they're frustrated by, in their words, the lack of progress being made.
I've discovered that the police say they have no camera evidence. There's a camera there that looks directly at where we're standing, here. There's 3 other cameras that would capture any cars going through this intersection. So if he came down this road, they should know who was behind him or in front of him, and this camera should have caught the shooting, and this camera should have caught the shooting.
Police returned the car to Tyler's mom in 2 days. She found a bullet slug in it and had it analyzed.
They didn't search the car properly, and inside the car there was a 1 bullet that we later had analyzed. It's a 9mm. The gun yet is not clear, but they swear they have casings.
The family's request to review the autopsy report has been denied.
I believe I could learn the angle of the shot. They say it came up. The window damage shows that the bullet came right through the window.
Tyler, a barber, made an inspirational video that reflects his strong religious beliefs.
I'm thankful for God showing me the path to success and always having my back.
Tyler's mom says she forgives whoever's responsible.
Tyler would want me to forgive, but it's not saying I don't want justice, because I do.
Baltimore County Police responded to our inquiry detailing the family's concerns, saying the investigation is ongoing and anyone with information is urged to call police. In Halethorpe, David Collins, WBAL TV 11 News.